Welcome to the upper frequency line. This is a recording of a live connection session with Eva and Therese. Please give yourself time to sit undisturbed during the connection. Sit comfortably with closed eyes or looking softly into the distance. So today is the 14th, and let's see what's happening in the field.
Yep. There's a real childlike anticipation to just to connect.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What are we going to do today, and what can we create and do today? It's just beautiful, such a beautiful youth energy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what the line is doing.
Yep.
So yesterday in our Uluru session, we had a bit more development of the frequency line, which has become a plane of existence. Trying to recall what happened. Do you remember?
I was thinking about it before, but I cannot for the life of me remember.
Was that the infinity, the depth, like into behind the line, so to speak, of if it's drawn on a piece of paper?
Yes.
It kept just running, moving forward at the speed of light towards something that appeared like a sunrise, but actually it was probably the galactic central sun, or the center of the galaxy, but as a sunrise, similar to a sunrise on the horizon that you just infinitely keep moving towards. But then we also found that it appears to be a quantum thing, because it can also be totally stationary. So basically like a wave that keeps moving, or a particle which kind of exists in one place in time. So depending on which state you are in, that plane of existence, either you keep moving forward towards that light on the horizon, or everything just stops and you just in stillness.
To me, it doesn't feel there is an or. To me, it feels like they can both happen at the same time.
Yeah. So that was what we had yesterday. We also had the babies, those who are babies now. And also, I don't remember if fetuses were in it as well, but at least babies. They connected to our plane of existence as well last night, with their joyous, creative feeling. So that was yesterday. So what does it feel like today?
Is there a number of the level of, like, sometimes we have put a number on a dimension on where we are. Is there a number on this, where we are at this plane?
Five. The frequency level is 5.
Oh.
Like dimension. Yeah.
Yeah.
5th dimension.
Yeah. What I was feeling too. The promised land. Heaven and earth. Been so long.
But the frequency line itself holds a different type of frequency, other than what dimension it's in. Like, it doesn't appear to be the same thing. I don't know if frequency and dimension, like, I don't know that they are interchangeable. They might be different aspects. Because the frequency line that we're following feels higher than 5th dimension. So it might be, I don't know if it might be more like a quality within the dimension or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you can exist within the fifth dimension, but hold a really high frequency, I would say.
Exactly. That's what we're doing now in the third dimension.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's it's actually an interesting vision I have of this frequency plane. It looks like flat Earth. It looks like a satellite map of the Earth, but flat. So the plane that we're sort of standing on, yeah, it's like looks like the Earth but flat, with the oceans and. Can you get a feel of that?
Yeah.
All right, I don't feel anything really happening today. It's just kind of stationary. Nothing much.
It feels like it will be like that for a while too.
Yeah. Very stable, very peaceful, serene. Let's see what the shield is doing.
We're still on 25% up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shield is feeling a bit different today.
It is. It's actually feeling less solid, like it's only a field and not the metal sort of shield that we've been feeling before. It's softer, more permeable, more.
Yeah. More flexible, kind of.
I don't feel the metal aspect of it at all.
It feels like it's an upgrade, though. It feels like it's compared to, not that it felt heavy when it was the metal field, but compared to what it's feeling now, compared to what it was, it feels much lighter and lighter in a positive way. Like, it doesn't mean that it's weaker, but to me it feels like it's still very strong.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't need to have that metal impenetrable aspect.
Yeah.
It probably feels more self-sustaining, like a.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's kind of like a zone. Rather than a shield. So it might be interesting to see how would it behave if we had 5G. So the feeling is that 5G can only penetrate like a short, very short bit into that zone. before it's neutralized. And what would it be like if we had graphene oxide inside us? And 5G from the outside? Oh, that's interesting. So then it shows up with different colors. So then I've got like 5G trying to penetrate from the outside, but it doesn't get any further. And then there's a green light showing up just slightly in from that, which is blocking some other frequency level. I'm not sure where that's coming from, if that's also coming from the 5G. But it doesn't, like, it only reaches like less than a quarter in, and then there's nothing all the way in. What about the fire that we've been talking about before, the very high intensity flame, like a welding torch kind of flame? How does it stand up with that? Very similar. Neutralizes it within just a tiny bit of the edge of the field.
To me, it feels like the difference between now and like before when we had that metal feeling, is that it's actually more flexible, so that it's able to cope with lots of more different elements, different things. It's like you coming at me with a rectangle sword, I can just change the shield to just cope with that, and then you're coming at me with a ball and I can just move around that. It's just more flexible.
Yeah. Adaptable.
Adaptable is the word, yeah.
To me, it appears to be very kidney related, like the change in the field.
Okay.
It feels like it's generated from the kidneys. I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
For today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.